welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve look for you guys, and it's going to be pretty glam. I posted a picture on my Instagram a couple of days ago with this New Year's Eve look that I'm going to be teaching you guys today, and so many of you guys loved it and asked for a tutorial, and I wish I just filmed it when I actually created that look because that would have been so much easier. But because I love you guys, I'm here to recreate it. So as you can tell, I finished off my base. I didn't really think it was necessary to show in this video because it's like just my typical everyday foundation routine, which I am filming quite soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, my face is done, and for my eyes, I don't use an eyeshadow primer because I just do my base and I use my concealer and I set it with my Ben Nye banana powder, so that acts as like my primer, my eyeshadow base, I guess. So because all of that is done, I'm just going to get right into the tutorial. But before I begin, I just want to say please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I will be putting out a lot more content just like this, so you don't want to miss out. I have my sequincy sparkly shirt on and I'm ready to start this tutorial. That's why like my head is like half cut off here because I wanted you guys to see how sparkly my shirt is. It's so cute. It's from H&M. It was only $7. I absolutely love it when I can find amazing deals like that. Don't you guys? It's like my favorite thing to do. I'm such a bargain hunter. So to start off, I'm going to use my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and I'm going to use this color up here and this color down here. You're going to use a big fluffy blending brush and apply these colors right into your crease and make sure they're blended out seamlessly. I do this step to give a really nice smooth transition between my brow bone and like my actual eyelids. So you can see it's not a lot, but it does make quite a difference. It kind of contours your eye. Next, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, and I'm going to use the color Oud. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then taking a smaller blending brush, you're going to apply this right into your outer corner, your crease, and your inner corner. This color isn't going to be as blended out just because you want it to show and really like define your eye. The Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette is like one of my favorite palettes right now. I just love the colors. I love how the eyeshadows blend out, and I just think it's perfect for every day. And the toppers are just phenomenal. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that in another eyeshadow palette that I absolutely love. Also guys, I got my face wax today, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face is so bumpy. I haven't gotten my face waxed in so long. You have no idea. It's probably been like 3 months, and that's a long time for a brown girl. Honestly, like, I was so hairy, and when she showed me the wax strip of all the hair that was there, oh my gosh, they were so long. I felt like a werewolf. I feel like I always talk about how hairy I am in my videos. Okay, so as you can see, I created like a halo type look. So outer corner right in the crease and then inner corner. And then I blended it out so it blends in nicely with the transition shade. Next, I'm going to use my YSL Eye Smoker Duo in the number 2. And one side of it has this like greenish, grayish color. It looks gray, but it does give off reflex of green. It's just so pretty. I'm going to apply this color right into the center of my eyes where I've left that gap. You can just go ahead and blend it out with your finger. Honestly, it looks a lot more gray in this stick, but then when you apply it, it looks a lot more green. And if you guys don't have something like this, like obviously don't go out and buy this if you're only going to use it one time for New Year's. Like, it's such a waste. Use just like any eyeshadow primer that you have. My favorite eyeshadow primer that I keep in my makeup kit for when I go do clients is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. That one's my absolute favorite. It just creates such a neutral base. So I've spread this pretty much all over my eye, even on top of like the browns in the outer corners. I didn't take it all the way out into the outer corner or the inner corner, but I did take it fairly like out there. And if you feel like you've put too much on and like spread it out way too far into your outer corner or inner corner, don't like worry. You can always go in with your blending brush again and apply more brown on top. Using the Huda Beauty palette again, I'm going to use the color Retrograde. Wow, I don't know if I can pronounce that properly, but you guys know what I mean. Like, you can figure it out. So I'm going to use that color, and I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is my Tweezerman shader brush, and I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus. You can use any setting spray, and I'm just going to spray my brush. That was probably a lot, but oh well. I'm going to apply this right on top of where I applied the YSL base. This gives such a pretty like greenish, grayish, bluish tone to it. It's so nice. So perfect for New Year's. I feel like everything New Year's related needs to be super over the top and sparkly. Is that just me? But I feel like everyone is so extra on New Year's. I don't even know if this look will be sparkly enough for you guys. It will be adding some sparkles later, but still might not be enough. You guys can always add sparkles on top of your lid too though. Now I'm going to go in with this dark brown from the Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette, and I'm going to trace over basically the brown that I used from the Desert Dusk palette and just kind of go over those same areas again to darken it up a little. So you're going to apply outer corner, crease, and inner corner. And this one you don't need to blend out as much just because you want it to be super concentrated to create that proper smoky halo type look. So many layers to makeup. Honestly, guys have it so easy. It's so funny because I was talking to one of my friends who's leaving for Australia pretty soon, and she's like pretty much planning out her life with all these errands that she needs to run before she goes to Australia. Like she needs to go get her eyebrows done and waxed and like buy a bunch of new shit and all this stuff. And I was like, wow, girls have to plan so many different things before they go on a trip, whereas guys just like pack their shit and go. Like you don't need to like worry about getting your eyebrows done or getting your arms waxed or your Brazilian done or anything like that. So unfair. Honestly, sometimes I just wish I was a guy. I feel like my life would be so much easier. Now I'm going to go in with the black from the Smokey Obsessions palette and again just apply it right into the inner corner and outer corner. Make sure you're super light-handed with this. You don't want black everywhere. Like honestly, the slightest touch to your brush, just because this black is super pigmented, unless you're using a different black that doesn't come out too pigmented, but this one does, but just the slightest touch to really darken it up. But you definitely do not want more than that, otherwise you're just gonna look like you got punched in the eye. And you can kind of swipe the leftover into the crease too, but don't add any extra into the crease. I'm going to go back in with my big fluffy blending brush that I used initially and just swipe over my crease area to make sure everything is blended out perfectly. And then the top of your eyes are pretty much done. And I probably should have mentioned this before, and my bad, I kind of fucked up, but if you have any fallout, especially with something like this and your foundation is already done and stuff like that, like how mine is, I would take like a big fluffy blending brush and just swipe it off from your face, like any fallout, and do it super lightly so that it doesn't blend into your face. If you're just watching this and planning on doing this look later on, definitely maybe do your eyes first before you do your foundation and stuff like that, because there is definitely a possibility of fallout. Okay guys, so we're getting some progress. Now I'm going to go in with a liquid liner and create a nice wing. Here I'm going to be using the NYC liquid liner in Extreme Black. I hate doing liner without using my other hand. I find it so hard, but I'm going to try. So much concentration. I've like tried so many liquid liners and I always run back to this one. So my eyeliner is done. It's not the best and I wish it was a little bit better, but whatever, we're gonna work with what we got. Next I'm going to go in with a black pencil liner. Here I'm using the YSL Couture Goggle in number 1. You can just use any black pencil. Normally I use the Visanti Kajal waterline pencil, but I ran out, so we're gonna be bougie today. And I'm going to tightline my lash line. I feel like this step is like the worst step ever because I always feel like I'm gonna stab my eye out, but it makes the world of a difference. And then you're also going to line your waterline with this. I have the ugliest faces when I do my waterline. Next, using a small flat precision brush, we're going to place a pop of color into the waterline. For this, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Electric palette. I'm going to use this blue here. That's the color I used in my Instagram picture. You can honestly place any pop of color that you want in your waterline. It doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna smoke this out into right underneath my waterline. I'm not actually gonna put it on my waterline. And just smoke it all the way out. I love this blue. It is so, it's like a tealy type of blue and it's so pretty. I really wish this palette had a green in it. I think that would make this palette perfect. But it doesn't. Huda, you fucked up. You fucked up there. Oh my god, I would get blue fallout all under my eye. I love adding a pop of color into my waterline. I just feel like it makes everything so much more dramatic and it makes it look like you try to do your makeup and that you're fun, but really it's like the least amount of effort. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara and lashes. I'm using the Tarte Tartiest Paint Mascara and I'm just applying a really light coat of this. Your lashes don't need to be like super long and coated. Just because you're going to be applying false lashes on top. I mean, if you aren't applying false lashes, then yeah, make sure you take your time with your mascara, but because I'm applying false lashes on top, it doesn't really matter. I feel like guys always have the nicest lashes and it's like, why? You don't even need them. You don't need them, you don't use them. So like, you're just wasting a nice pair of lashes, you know? For the lashes, I'm going to apply, they're super crusty right now. They are the Kiss lashes in Posh and they're my absolute favorite. I've worn them like a million times, which is why they're super crusty, but I'm going to continue wearing them because I don't care. It's so funny because I have like a million pairs of lashes and I could totally open a new one if I wanted to, but I'm like, the brown in me is like, well, these are still usable, so don't waste them and keep using them until they break and you can never use them again. I'm using the Duo Lash Glue and I'm just applying a thin layer of glue onto the lashes and then I'm going to wait for them to dry before I apply it. You're going to wait for them to dry a little bit, like you want it to get to a tacky stage before you go ahead and apply it, just so it'll apply easier and stick better. I feel like I should do a tutorial on how to apply lashes, just because I feel like a lot of people struggle with it. I know I used to a lot, so let me know if you guys want to see that. I have so many ideas for tutorials and just never enough time to film it. Like, I'm literally filming on a Friday night when normal people just go out. I'm still working. Okay, so apply your lashes at a 45-degree angle. Look down when you are applying your lashes just so you can get it closest to your lash line. And then I always stick on the middle part and then I apply each end after. So I got my lashes on and let's hope they stay on. Oh my god, what the hell was that? I'm going to use the Eye Candy Glitter in Spearmint and their liquid sugar to help me apply it onto my eyes and actually make it stick. Oh my gosh, I just dropped a bunch of glitter. And I'm just using the same small flat eyeshadow brush that I used to apply the blue eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to dab the glitter right underneath my waterline. Now this might make your eyes tear up a little bit depending on how sensitive your eyes are to the glue. Like, it's not bad for your eyes obviously, but sometimes when I just apply it, my eyes do water a little bit. I'm going to go back in with my mascara and coat my bottom lashes. So my eyes are done. Now I'm going to highlight and contour. I'm going to use the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati to highlight. I absolutely love this. It is such a beautiful highlight and it blends so well. So you're just going to apply this right onto the cheekbone. Oh my god, I think I put a lot, but I mean, whatever. It's called Ready to Glow for a reason, right? Apply this right on the cheekbone, make sure it blends out and up into your temple area. You want to make sure you put a lot of highlight so you can blind the bitches when you walk into the party. That's what like New Year's Eve is all about, just being the shiniest object in the room, I'm pretty sure. Now we're gonna get into contouring. I'm going to use the NYX palette again, and I'm going to use the same two brown colors that I used in my crease for my eyeshadow. And then basically you apply your contour right under your cheekbone. So if you were to like make a fishy face, it would be like right along that line, if that makes sense. And I like to blend my contour up into my highlight a little bit, just so it blends seamlessly together and it doesn't just look like highlight and then contour. I like a more natural contour, so that's why I do a powder contour rather than a cream contour, but that's just me. And I really like to blend it out to make sure that it doesn't look too harsh. And I also contour the sides of my nose with this brush, and it's just super lightly because like my nose is pretty tiny as it is, so I usually just use leftover product that's on my brush to swipe it against the side of my nose to give it a slight contour. Now if you're a blush person, you can totally add blush if you want to. I'm not a huge blush person, so I don't really wear it too often, so I'm gonna go right into my lips. If you are going to apply blush, then just apply it to the apples of your cheeks and then blend outwards a little bit, but don't make it too harsh. So for my lips, I'm gonna go more nude just because I have so much drama going on in my eyes and like just like a really pop-in highlight, so I just want to keep my lips a little bit more neutral. I'm going to be using MAC's lip liner in Cork and then Lime Crime's Velvetine liquid lipstick in Cougar. I can't live without lip liner just because my lips are so uneven. Like I don't have an upper lip at all, so I always have to overline my lips. Part of me really wants lip fillers just so I can have even lips, but like I really don't want to go through that process. I don't care to. And honestly, I feel like I should just be happy with what I look like. But who knows? I don't know if that opinion will change in the future, because I do get tired of filling in my lips. It's so annoying. This has kind of been my go-to color recently. This and Teddy Bear, but this one I'm kind of feeling it because it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a grayish brown, I would say. It's really pretty though. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys really like it, and if you do decide to recreate this look, please do not forget to tag me. I would love to see your guys' recreations. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the big thumbs up. I also want to wish you guys a happy new year in case I don't make another YouTube video before the end of the year, which I most likely won't. So happy new year, guys. I hope it's great. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Be sure to be safe and dress warm because it's freezing out there, and just have lots of fun. And as always, thank you so much for all the love and support. 2017 has just been a phenomenal year, and I have you guys to thank for it. So thank you so much for all the love and support you guys constantly show me. You have no idea how much it means to me, and I will see you guys next time.